am ready to start my word for the nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable members of the Congress of the Philippines, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, President Rihana Abdul-Bali Sigapo.
Thank you for your courtesy. Senate President Benhur Suminsing III and the members of the Senate, House Speaker Alner Samuraga and the members of the House of the Representatives, Vice President Jenny Zamora, former Presidents Paulo M. Cinco, Gerald A. Mutya, and Marty Grace Magandim, His Excellency John Mark Basino and the esteemed members of the Diplomatic Corps, Executive Secretary Abdullah Rubayna, and the members of the Cabinet, Acting Chief Justice Albert Campon, and the Justices of the Supreme Court, my fellow workers in this government, mga kababayan. About 2 years ago, I solemnly took my oath as a worker of the national government. I was as inspired to institute real changes for the greater of the Filipino people, as I was greatly overwhelmed then by the daunting challenges that lay ahead. 2 years later, my solid commitment to directly and decisively address our nation's collective challenges remains. It has not wavered in truth. It has even gotten stronger through the adversity and the desire to give the people the most we can within my term in this government. Let me begin by putting it bluntly. The war against illegal drugs is far from over. Where before, the drug resulted in seizure of illegal drugs worth millions of pesos. Today, they run into billions of pesos value. I can only shudder at the harm that those drugs could have caused had they reached the streets of every province, city, municipality, barangay, and community throughout the country. This is why the illegal drugs war will not be sidelined. Instead, it will be as relentless and chilling, if you will, as on the day it began. These drug dealers know fully well that their business is against the law. They know the consequences of their criminal acts, especially when they caught in flagrante delicto, and they violently resist arrest. They know that once hooked addicts will die slowly, slow deaths. And yet they persist in doing what they do, oblivious to the terrible harm that they cause to the people and the communities. And when the illegal drugs operation turned nasty and bloody, advocates of human rights lash at and pillory over law enforcers and this administration to no end. Sadly, I have yet to hear howls of protest of human rights advocates and church leaders against drug lordism, drug dealing, freedoms, and hard-earned property of every Filipinos, whose condition we wish shall be improved and protected from criminals, terrorists, corrupt officials, and trafficker of contrabands. You worry about the present. I am concerned from both the present and future. I am worried about the future because I know what crimes can do to the youth in this country. If not stopped, crimes can make people cesspools and succeeding generations. I will not allow it to happen, not during my term.